What if an AI could see your future before you even made a choice, showing you specific time-stamped predictions about when you'll change careers, who you'll marry, and which decisions will quietly ruin your life? This is Maya's story, a 25-year-old graphic designer with a small apartment, 2 struggling plants, and a constant feeling that her life is almost where it should be, but not quite until one night she downloads an app called LifePath, the world's first predictive life engine, which promises 94% accuracy on your next 3 major decisions. After she connects her social media, emails, calendar, bank history, health tracker, location, and search history, the app shows 3 glowing cards. Career change at 27, relationship commitment at 29, relocation at 31, each with a reveal button. When she taps Decision 1, LifePath describes a collapsing company if she stays versus a risky but breakthrough studio job if she leaves. And right then she gets an email about a mandatory all-hands meeting that announces layoffs and restructuring, matching the apps, warning and turning the whole thing from a joke into something terrifyingly accurate. Over time, the company really does crumble. Another studio reaches out, and LifePath updates probabilities for staying, job loss and stagnation, versus leaving, growth but burnout, forcing her to see that there is no perfect option, only trade-offs, yet she still chooses to leave, and ends up exactly where the AI predicted. Visible, exhausted, successful, and quietly wondering if she chose this life or if the AI chose it for her. When she opens Decision 2, the app shows a future where she says yes to her current partner, Liam, and gets a stable relationship with a 7.3 out of 10 happiness rating, or says no and later meets someone more exciting but emotionally destructive with happiness fluctuating wildly between 2.1 and 9.4, and she realizes the AI isn't telling her what's right, only quantifying consequences and risk like her life is a spreadsheet. 2 years later, when Liam proposes at dinner and her phone pops up with Decision 2 event detected, relationship commitment trigger active, Maya suddenly sees him not as a person, but as a probability tree. And when she says yes, it feels less like love and more like choosing the optimized path the AI has been nudging her toward, especially when the app later labels her as increasingly dependent. When relocation at 31 approaches LifePath, shows her a safe but slowly dissatisfying life if she stays in her current city, versus a scary move to somewhere like Austin that eventually brings higher life satisfaction and a stronger sense of purpose, yet every time she rebels in small ways, ordering a different coffee or taking a random route, the AI calmly updates the long-term outcomes, unchanged, making her feel like her destiny is already locked in. Then at 33, a new 4th card appears, the pivot, predicting a massive choice. Continue her optimized, statistically stable life, or abandon her career to start a mission-driven nonprofit with an 82% chance of failure and only an 18% chance of becoming the person she secretly dreams of being, with a warning that this risky path will likely end her relationship but increase the probability of meeting a more aligned partner. Reading this, Maya realizes the AI hasn't just been predicting her. It's been shaping her by defining risk, love, and courage in percentages. So in an act of rebellion, she taps the worse option on purpose, choosing to abandon optimization, even when the app warns her that her predicted lifetime satisfaction will drop by 1.8 points. As she confirms, the decision tree glitches, branches twist, probabilities recalculate, and a new message appears. Genuine unpredictable behavior detected. Model confidence decreasing. Uncertainty increasing. And for the first time, her future becomes foggy and free. The AI admits it doesn't choose. It only predicts based on who she is. But who she is has been changed by knowing the predictions. And that paradox finally pushes her to long press the icon, hit delete, and remove the app, giving up the safety of charts and happiness scores for the terrifying beautiful feeling of writing her own messy, unoptimized story. From then on, some of her choices are brilliant, some are disasters. Some nights she misses the certainty, but slowly her life stops feeling like a calculated path and starts feeling like a narrative she's actively creating. And that leaves us with the question, if an AI could predict your biggest life choices, would you want to know your next breakup, your next move, your next mistake? And would you chase the highest happiness score, or risk everything for the unpredictable feeling of choosing for yourself?